Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Sean. Welcome back to another WOT Tiger video. So basically, guys, today this is not live commentary, and if you are waiting for that, I'm sorry, but today instead I'm going to be talking about Tiger 1 versus Tiger P. Now, I've got a lot of messages from a lot of you guys. A lot of you guys wanted to know, because personally, I've used Tiger P and I have used Tiger 1. So basically, I know the advantage and disadvantage about this, both of this tank, and kind of a lot of you guys, send me messages about this. You guys wanted to know, what is, the great about Tiger P and what is the great about Tiger 1. Now, first of all, I just have to get this off my chest. Now, it used to just be Tiger, but now they changed it to Tiger 1. So it's kind of fancy name. I guess they did a really good job on that. Changing the name to Tiger 1. Wow, that is just it's a really great name. Yeah, it gives you the spirit of fighting with using a tank or a Tiger tank, not Tiger 1 tank, but either way. So basically, this video is going to be dedicated to those who needs help, to those who are confused which one should you use, Tiger 1 or Tiger P, because I know I've been in that situation where you are so, where your brain could not make a decision where, whether to buy Tiger 1 or Tiger P, because both of these awesome tank is just awesome, and the more you think about it, it just get more awesome and more awesome. And German tank is just really awesome, and I don't know why I keep saying awesome, but yeah, still awesome. And yeah, so basically the first thing we're going to be talking about is the front armor. Now I'm going to be talking about, I think it's 3 things or 4 things or 5 things. I don't know about, I don't know yet. But yeah, either way, I will try my best to entertain you guys while giving you guys the details and information about both of these things so that you can make a decision. Now, first of all, we're gonna start off with the front armor. Now, for a tanker, for a WOT tank player, you must, most of people would take armor on their tank really seriously. I mean, like, a lot of people would take the defense or the armor on tank really seriously, because this armor would save you a lot. This armor is going to save you from dying in server, or from losing a lot of health when you're in battlefield, when intense fighting or shooting at each other is going on. So I know armor is really important, and a lot of people really take armor really seriously. Now, you need to know about front armor about Tiger P and Tiger 1. Now, we're gonna start off with Tiger P. Front armor for Tiger P. Now, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I think Tiger P has really good front armor. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, Tiger P has, Tiger P front armor is around 200 defense or 200. I don't know what is called 200 life or defense or something like that. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, it's 200 for the front armor of Tiger P. Now, Tiger P is really hard for you to penetrate from the front. One thing that you need to know is you need to find a particular place, or you need to find a really weak spot, in order to penetrate the Tiger P. Now, let's say I'm using Tiger P and you are using let's say you use IS6, and you just blindly shoot me from the front. You don't even target me, like you just blindly shoot me, like you don't find a weak spot. Now, the chances of you going to penetrate my tank is really low. It's about 10% out of 100, because I have to say that, because Tiger P front armor is just, it's ridiculous. It's really hard for you to penetrate, but if you want to penetrate, you will have to find a weak spot. Now, where's the weak spot? The weak spot will be here. I mean this one. This is the right one. Now, I'm giving you that because I'm going to help you. Maybe you're fighting with Tiger P one day and you'll realize that the weak spot is over there, so you can tag me later. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Now, next is for Tiger 1. Now, Tiger 1 defense or armor is not really the best. I mean, it has pretty good, it has a decent armor, you know, it has a decent front armor. Now Tiger P it has a really great front armor, but for Tiger 1 it has a you could say decent front armor, or you could say pretty good front armor. Now most of the time when people fighting with Tiger 1, you know, they don't really fear that thing that much, you know. But when people dealing with Tiger P, they kind of fear that thing a lot more than they fear Tiger 1. Why? Because Tiger 1's front armor is just not as great as Tiger P. Now Tiger P, like I said, Tiger P front armor is really great. It's really hard for you to penetrate. And like I said, you know, if you just shoot it blindly without, you know, aiming at the weakest spot on that tank, you won't be able to penetrate it. But you know, if you do penetrate it, it must be a lucky shot or something like that. But it's just ridiculous. You have to find a weak spot, you know, in order to penetrate that tank. But for Tiger 1, even when you shoot blindly, you know, most likely you're going to penetrate it, you know, because Tiger 1 front armor is just not the best. And most of people, you know, most of the time when I use, you know, this is in my opinion, most of the time when I use Tiger 1, whenever I'm dealing with any tank, whenever they shoot me from the front, they will get penetration. But you know, if they don't, that must be some kind of, I think that must be my lucky day, you know, if they cannot penetrate my tank from the front. But most of the time when I use Tiger 1, most of the time, you know, when people shoot me from the front, they will get damage, or they will penetrate my tank. So it's kind of sucks, because most of the time, not most of the time, but sometimes when they shoot from the front, sometimes they got lucky, and you know, their bullet hit my engine. And what happened when enemy bullets hit your engine? Most likely your engine going to burn. And second, the worst scenario, it will blow up. And yes, it really sucks, because I've experienced that one time when I was playing in this one server. So I was rolling like usual, rolling while singing, you know, and I found this one guy. He's using freaking IS-6, and you know, I shot him first, and I got around 200 damage on him, and then he shot me back. He shot me from, you know, I was posing my front armor so that, you know, hoping that he could not penetrate my tank. But he just took one shot, he shot, you know, through my front armor and straight hit my engine, and everything just blew up, and I was the first guy who died. It felt really sucks. But yeah, so basically the front armor of Tiger 1 is just not the best. It's just not great as you know, Tiger P front armor. Now moving on to next. What next? Next is firepower. Now most of the people out there, they really take firepower seriously. Like for myself, I really take firepower on tanks really seriously, because I really like tanks that have a really good firepower, because I don't like a tank that have a really low firepower, because you don't want to shoot at the same tank a lot of times. You want to just, you know, shoot him a couple of times and he just die. You know, just like that. I want that. So basically firepower is pretty important, but you don't have to worry about both of these things, because firepower on both of these tanks is just the same. Now for Tiger P, it has a really good firepower. It's around 200 damage and 200 penetration power. But for Tiger 1, it also has the same exact cannon like Tiger P. So that means it has the same damage, the same penetration power. So you don't have to worry about firepower on both of these tanks. So you don't, you know, both of these tanks has the same firepower. So you don't have to worry about which one is the best firepower. So yes, now I would say Tiger P have one mark while Tiger 1 have none, because on firepower both of these tank is just the same, so that doesn't count. But on armor, Tiger P count, you know, 1 score for Tiger P, but Tiger 1 is 0. But yeah, so moving on, the next thing that we're going to be covering is the speed of a tank. Now some of people out there, they really hate driving a really slow tank. I know, I've been there. I used to drive T28 and I know how freaking slow that tank is, and I'm like, just, you know, I just like, no, I'm not gonna use this tank anymore, because it was a really, it's a freaking slow tank. But yeah, so some people out there, they just, you know, they like, they, you know, they take armor and firepower more important than speed. But some people out there, they take speed more important than firepower or armor. So now for the speed on this both of this tank. So for the speed, I think the speed favors more on Tiger 1. Why? Because Tiger 1 is much more lighter, and Tiger 1 is just, it's much more faster than Tiger P. Tiger P is not really that slow, but it moves pretty slow. You know, if you're that types of guy who can't really, you know, who don't really have that kind of a patience, you probably get fed up, you know, fed up with Tiger P, because Tiger P is pretty slow. It moves around 20 kilometers to 30 kilometers or something like that. And I think the maximum speed on that tank is 35 kilometers, something like that. It doesn't even reach 40, I think. I'm not really sure, but if I'm wrong, you could, you know, you could write something in the comment section down below. But for Tiger 1, the speed of that tank is just ridiculous. It's really fast, and Tiger P could not, you know, it's, you know, for the speed, it just hugely favor on Tiger 1. Tiger 1 has a really great speed. It moves around 30 kilometers to 40 or 45 kilometers, something like that. It's really fast. So if you are looking for a tank that has a really good speed, I would recommend you to go for Tiger 1, because Tiger 1 is much more faster than Tiger P. So that means Tiger 1 would reach the battlefield much more earlier than the Tiger P. So yeah, and probably Tiger 1 would be much more effective if you are flanking your enemy, you know, because Tiger 1 is just much more faster than Tiger P. Now, like I said, Tiger 1 has a really good speed. Now, for now, Tiger 1 has 1 score and Tiger P has 1 score. Tiger P score is armor, while Tiger 1 score is speed. But firepower, both has the same firepower. Now you need to understand that. You need to understand that part. Now, if you are the type of guy who really likes armor, I would recommend you to go for Tiger P. But if you are the type of guy that likes speed more than armor, I would recommend you to go for Tiger 1. Now you could choose now which one is the best for you, and let me know in the comment section down below. And also, if you have any more problem, you could just PM me, you know, personal message me, and then I would probably reply back to you. I will try my best to help you back. But yeah, anyways, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this little Tiger P versus Tiger 1 video. And if you did, why not leave a like? Smash the like button down there, favorite this video, share this video with other people so that, you know, they could not get confused. I don't know, man, and share this if you really think that this video deserves your share. And also be sure to subscribe for more, because a lot more coming up. And yeah, I see you guys next time. Peace.